powerful. This is the world of the far right, where truth is immaterial. The only thing that is true
So Donald Trump is
is
far
the
right.
idea
He's not, he's a
that
fact
because
checker.
my
How is Donald
religion
Trump far right?
or my belief
How is
system
Donald Trump
Joe Biden's a
supersedes
communist, is he?
all realities.
How is Donald Trump far right?
Anyone like to answer that question
You're the
without the bleeding obvious?
Successful
It's
capitalist.
bleeding obvious.
See,
everybody.
the far right,
The
which
far
you are a proud member of, is asking how
Former member of the Liberal
Donald Trump
Democrat Party.
is far right.
When does your revolution start?
Exactly. I'm not surprised you don't see Donald Trump as far right.
Do you not have an answer to my
Or
question?
the rapists that
not
you
have
hang
an
out with in
answer
this
to my
park. You're proud to hang out with them as
not have an
well.
answer to my
Known
question.
rapists.
Do you not have an
You're
answer
proud
to
to
my
hang
question?
about that. So yeah, I'm not
Rather than
surprised you
standing
find
there
it
libeling
confusing
me,
that
how
Donald
about
Trump
answering
Why are you,
is
Why
far
are you
right.
wearing an American-style
Would
baseball cap?
anyone like to describe
Are you three together?
what romantically? Your fascinations of a sexual nature
have a three-way
are
marriage.
very imaginative.
a
They
love-hate
are not
relationship.
welcomed here on any level. But thank you for such a weird
How about answering
suggestion.
my question?
So
How
Donald
is
Trump,
Donald Trump far
what
right?
is what is a fundamental descriptor of the far right? Does anybody know? Does anyone think the far right exists?
Donald Trump is a businessman.
Does
not
anyone?
a political
Yes.
animal.
Well done. Thank you for your profound observation that private school education was not wasted on you or all your parents' money.
Thank you.
Tens of thousands of pounds to point out the bleeding obvious. But there you go. That's the private school education. Pointless and expensive and creates people that become very ill. So, what is a descriptor of far right? Anybody like to describe it? Anyone have a go?
David
Right as Jeremy
Nationalist.
Corbyn.
Does anybody believe the far right even exists?
Yeah, it does exist.
Does
Tiny
anyone even think the
numbers,
far
yeah.
right exists?
Tiny
I think
numbers.
we seem to even have a problem with whether the far right exists a lot.
Do you think Boris Johnson
exists
is
or
far
not?
right?
Let alone what
I think
description
you probably
one is.
imagine Boris Johnson to be far right.
So would anyone,
Priti
honestly,
Patel.
does anyone actually
And
think the
Rishi
far right
Sunak,
exists?
they're all far right.
Yeah,
Nazis,
yeah.
aren't they?
BNP. And what is thank you very much. That is a very good descriptor. And what is one of their qualities that makes them far right? Yeah, their passion.
Right-wing Muslims.
It's not Muslims as such, but that is definitely their target. One of the attributes of a far right organisation is to be driven fundamentally by a hate agenda. A hate agenda is a descriptor of an organisation which is far right. So in this case, yes, it would be Muslims, but it could be Jewish people, and it can also be
Yeah,
Christians.
Zionists.
Unbelievably. Sorry?
Jewish people say that Muslims, all religions far right, all of them. Because the community get the far right, because just interest about the community, not the civilization.
You have hit upon a truth, but your description is slightly lacking. Just slightly though. And I hope you might agree with my slight rework of your really good description. He just said that religions are far right. That is mostly correct, but the actual terminology to use is the leadership over your religions are far right.
What about the scriptures?
Not necessarily
Some of the scriptures are
religious
pretty
people. Religious people can be left wing and right wing. But you're correct, the leadership of our major religions in this world are far right. And then when you think about that's true, how the leadership of the Jewish people treated their own Jewish people in World War II, then you can start seeing some very disgusting activities by our religious leaders. So thank you for that. very good, but would you agree with my slight rework?
So Justin Welby.
Would you, in the future, describe that
So Justin Welby. the
as part of
Archbishop
your
Canterbury,
understanding of
he's
this
far
world?
right. Yeah.
I would
So he's a
appreciate that. Thank you very much for your
Is Justin
very
Welby
good
far right?
interjection.
Justin Welby.
the
far
Anglican
So
right.
Church
Donald
be-
The
Trump
leader of the Church of England.
knows
They put
he
cocaine in cups of tea.
lost the election. That is an absolute truth. He knows he lost, but he also knows that he can make lots of money
When does the Speaker
about
arrive?
spreading the lie that it was stolen from him. And how do we know that's true? In the very emails he sends to his fan base, which clearly says in that email that 75% of the money that you work for every day
I didn't know you got maths
75%
or common
of
working
it
class school.
is going to me personally and got
you're
nothing
on the
to do
distribution
with
list.
the
Why?
fraud
Why are you
which
on the
Donald
email
Trump
distribution?
claims has happened. So we can see 15% only goes to the lawyers that are representing
So it's
him
25%.
and his claim of
25 or
fraud
15?
being taken to him. And 75%
Which council house
is
did
so
you call
Donald
out
Trump
plus 15?
can
What
pay
does
for
that mean?
prostitutes and then pay off prostitutes
What about the other 10%?
when he gets discovered that this is one of his, let's
Why
say,
are you wearing an
hobbies.
American-style baseball cap? You're trashing Donald Trump and you're wearing an American-style baseball cap.
Thank you, private education boy.
Are
Again,
you
you're
stupid or just
demonstrating
fucking dumb?
the brilliance of private schools. Well done. Sadly,
Criticise
what your
Donald
private
Trump and he's
school
wearing an
didn't
American
give
baseball
you
bat.
was the capability to be able to debate. That's a quality your school chose never to give you. That's an issue you need to
Private
bring up
schools
with
Can you
work
be
your
more
outside
common
school,
that than
unfortunately.
state schools, actually.
So Donald Trump, yes,
know the first
he
thing
knows
about private
he
schools.
lost.
Exactly.
Probably state
Yes,
knows
Donald
nothing.
Trump is far right.
He'd vote
On
Thatcher
the
if it was the
description-
1980s.
Yeah, but you think Justin Welby is
Also-
far right. We take you
Justin
seriously.
Welby is a terrorist.
We don't have privilege to vote at the moment. What is useful is Trump to stay in power.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But yes, so Donald Trump is far right
No, he's
on that
not.
description. He's also far
He's
right.
not launched a war for a
Because
start. The only American
one
president
of his
in 30
favourite
years
hobbies,
who hasn't launched a war.
which is far right, is killing
Yeah.
people. And Donald Trump has not
China, he
lifted
likes
one
Chinese
finger regarding coronavirus.
Sometimes.
Yesterday, over 3,000 people died in America because of coronavirus.
How many died for
Donald
other reasons?
Trump
I wish you
How many
died
never
died for other
lifted
reasons?
one finger. There we go, demonstration of far right. They wish people would die.
Oh, it comes to us all.
Taking the
What the
piss, you
far
fucking
right
idiot.
believe.
What about
They-
the far left?
Yeah.
But what about them?
The far left.
Yeah,
What about
go on,
them?
How
don't
many
just say
revolutions have been
one
How many
word,
have died under
make a
the red
statement,
flag of
then I can
communism?
respond to your statement.
and socialism?
National socialism. Socialism has caused communism and Nazism in our life, well, in the generations of humans.
Okay,
Far left ideas and ideology has destroyed Europe over and over again.
right, thank you very much for that polite input.
Yeah,
You see, you
are they
don't
not
have to be an
just
arsehole to be coming
Don't
to
talk about
Speaker's
yourself in public
Corner.
that way.
But it does get you attention where you get it in no life whatsoever in your own life. Thank you very much for that. So you said National Socialism.
Yeah, do you not think that's as dangerous on the far left?
Yes,
as the
National
far right?
Socialism is extremely dangerous. But who invented National Socialism?
Donald
Would anyone
Trump?
like to propose who invented it?
Donald Trump.
Sir, you said National Socialism. Would you like to volunteer to the crowd who invented National Socialism?
Excuse me, can you start all over again? I've just arrived.
Yeah, you can get me on YouTube a week from now.
Elias,
The
hey!
anti-fascists within Germany.
Who invented, you volunteered such a noble and good observation of National Socialism.
When can we put you
as
down
being a problem?
with all the animals
Who
and dead dogs?
invented it?
I don't know who invented it. It's probably a collection of ideas and people getting together.
So it's a collection of ideas. That's very good. There's nothing wrong with that answer.
As long as it's not your idea.
Pardon? Yes, but I'm dealing with this gentleman at the moment. Yeah, please ask a question.
Authoritarian
But then
lefty.
I'm answering him.
What is this all about and what exactly is your stance?
All right, yeah. You can just stand there and listen. So, National
Authoritarian
Socialism
lefty.
was invented and
Why
executed
is wearing red?
across the world by some very rich individuals. Have you heard of Henry Ford? Henry Ford was one of the main contributors to National Socialism. And how do we know this is a reality?
Who hasn't
Because
driven a Ford or
Hitler,
ridden
would
in
you
a
agree
Ford?
Hitler was also a National Socialist? You would.
The
So
working class in Germany
National-
voted for him.
we agreed with Henry Ford and Hitler. Oh, hello. Hello, lovely. So we both agree that these two entities exist, and these two entities dominated the National Socialist Party. So Henry Ford, who said that? Yeah. So Hitler was so proud of Henry Ford that he literally had his photograph on his table in Germany, because he was one of the main, amongst other capitalists, who were also the main funder of National Socialism.
Capitalism equals Nazi.
So,
What he's flipped in.
National
All these
Socialism
left-wing and right-wing movements
doesn't
in every
have
country never
money
challenge the bankers.
coming out of
They
its
borrow
arse.
from the bankers.
It has the money coming from the people
Look at the
who have money,
Look at the poverty
which
in left-wing
is
Venezuela.
which is the capitalists.
right-wing
We agree Henry
Colombia.
Ford's there. And so, Hitler, and what did Hitler say about the socialists? Have you read the Mein Kampf? Is that the
My
right?
struggle.
Right, thank you very much. Have you read that? And did you bother to read what he said about socialists and left-wing people in that book? Sorry, your mask.
Oh, sorry, yes, I did.
Take your muzzle off.
So, you would know, if you had read that in there he describes socialists and the left as the scourge of Europe, and that the first
had a point
opportunity to kill these people, then you should kill that people. Now, is Hitler wrong about National Socialism? Are you saying the leader of National Socialism is wrong? Are you saying the main funder, one of the main funders of National Socialism, Henry Ford, who has also said the same thing, by the way, that the left, the unions, the socialists,
A lot of
they
unions,
need to be
working class in every
eradicated at the
country
first
vote
opportunity?
Right-wing, they vote conservative.
Are you saying that now Henry Ford and Hitler are wrong? Is that what you are literally coming to my platform and saying?
No.
Right, then we have concluded Hitler was right in what Hitler wasn't right. I mean, Hitler's interpretation of what National Socialism is right. Hitler is not right on any fucking level. Slight. Don't want to get confused on that one. Thank you very much for your question. Thank you for the way you presented it. As I said, you don't need to be an asshole to be acknowledged in this world.